Hello. Hi, Sun. Hi, Ash. Welcome in. Oh, wow. Is this the princess #1 horror fan, Rosca? Please, no. Hold on. I think the music might be just a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down. Let me know if it's still too loud, and then I will adjust it. But, oh my gosh. Okay. How is everybody? How am I today? I told you guys about my bicycling, right? I am bicycle man. I have fully gotten on the bicycle. It is happening. If we finish, I don't know. Okay, so this heart ornament is 254 pieces. I don't know if we can finish in one stream, but if we do finish in one stream, I have some pattern pieces that I've printed out where we have ordered the fabric. The fabric was ordered last night. I debated and debated. I'm gonna switch over to my desk camera here. Cause you know, we're crafting while we stream, so, or while we talk, so. But I was debating and I loaded everything up in my cart for, you know, checking out, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Like, this is it. This is what I'm gonna be doing for the next, you know, 3 months. And it took me forever to, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take out my very cute scissors that I have. One of my friends got this for me, and I absolutely, like, love and adore these scissors. So we're gonna use it today. But yeah, so I agonized about it, and then I was like, you know what? I was planning on, you know, using this opportunity to... Did I tell you guys? I made a YouTube channel for my future Teto covers. Oh my gosh, wait, Floppy, you're gonna sing or you're gonna play violin? Incredible, amazing, I'm so excited. Please share with us. Lurking while working, but saying hi! Oh my gosh, Inez, hello, welcome in. Guys, if you haven't, please check out Draw Curiosity or Inez. Very intelligent, very beautiful human being. She was making I learned a new word. She was making an orrery. Was it last week? Was the lunar eclipse last week? 2 weeks ago? But she was making an orrery with Nerduino, a friend, and they, like, literally stream marathon themselves racing to build the Lego orrery. And it was really fun. It was really cool. And man, like, I was surprised, like, how you could see, like, the moon wobble a little bit and, like, the earth going around the sun. It was great. Which I was like, oh my gosh, an idea, because my friend Miku loves astronomy. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get him the orrery for his birthday. Earth spins the right number of times per moon rotation. Oh, did you, like, take a look at it after? I know you were kind of, like, showing it off on your turntable and stuff. Just saw you're also making Lego. Yeah, so this was part of the incentive. Oh, I can't believe you're, like, here on the same day that I'm making Lego. We raided into you making Lego. Zero real singing. You'll never hear singing from me. Oh, okay. It's for Synth V Teto. She's a voice bank like Miku. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, you like to play with synth stuff? That's cool. Did not win, so tomorrow I have to play Doom, but the orrery was very cool. Yeah, so guys, check out Inez. She will be playing some Doom. Are you feeling better? Are you, like, over your sickness now? I know last week you still weren't feeling super well, I think. Who are we buying a gift for? My friend Miku. He loves astronomy, and he's, like, a huge astronomy buff. And I wish I could use these for fabric, you guys, but they're not fabric scissors. So we're using them to cut plastic and paper. Because if you guys know, you're not supposed to use fabric scissors on paper because it will dull the blade. But yeah, I have fully gotten on the bicycle. I purchased the fabric yesterday, and I'm just, you know, that's it. Like, it's over for me. It's so over for me. What is this? Do I just put all of it out? Okay, hold on. Let's just pour all of it out. You know, I've never put together a Lego, actually. This is my first time doing Legos. Can you guys believe it? Have you guys put together Legos? Are you guys like huge Lego fans? We did count it. Gotcha, I see. 95% better, was definitely sick building the Lego. Oh, I'm so sorry. You look so cute though, like wearing your outfit, and then that hoodie you put on was like super comfy too. Oh, could you answer me about the camera you used for your hand cam? Cause like your Lego pieces and like your camera was in such high def, and I was like, what camera is she using? I'm very curious to know. Not a huge Lego fan, but I put them together from time to time because of my children. A giraffe onesie. Yes, that's what it was. It looks so cute. And I was like, dang, that looks so comfy. They're not cheap, but they have so many fun things to build. Yeah, I was like, there's so many cool Lego things that I never like stopped to consider. Maybe like this might be a fun crafting for adults, but I did it for my incentive, and then I saw you making it, and you made like a game out of it, right, with your friend, and I was like, that's fun. Like, want to do that with friends. I made Lego once when I went to the Lego store, and they gave me a free small Lego kit for a palm tree. That's so cute. Free hands and wrist? Zero, hello, welcome. Yes, free hands and wrist. Overhead camera is Canon R5 Mark II. Either had kit lens 28 or... Okay, so like a professional camera then, that's why. I was like, that's such like high clarity on the Lego pieces, and like I could see your nails, you know? And I was like, that was a really good camera. And I was like, can I get that camera for my hand cams, you know? I'm a Doctor Who TARDIS set was fun. The incentives and redeems were definitely fun. Hello, welcome in. My face cam is a C70 with a 50mm. None of this is affordable, but it never overheats. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, we want the small ones. Is this like a piece that's together? Oh, okay. We want small pieces. This one and this one. Alright. I feel like we'll finish this pretty quickly, you guys. I feel like this isn't that complicated. Phone using Irion cam to mirror the camera feed. Oh, okay, I see. They never give me one. I hate Lego. It works quite well if your phone cam is decent. Wait until chat distracts you. I feel like I'm pretty good with not having chat distract me. Okay, so this is instructions on how to make the little thingy. So we need 2 of these white squares. But do you guys have any fun plans this week? Oh my god, I just went... Okay, so I just came back from my dentist today. We need 4 of these. I just came back from my dentist, and I had my, you know, bi-yearly cleaning. And the thing about that is I also need or makes you build with chopsticks or gloves? Is that what they made you do? That sounds brutal. I'm sorry. That sounds very difficult. How do you even build with chopsticks? But yeah, I had to go to do my, you know, bi-yearly cleaning. That's what my insurance allows me. So I was like, okay, cool. And I could not put it off any longer. I really need to get the crown. So wait. Okay, 2 of these long pieces. So I was like, okay, I'll just, you know, schedule it. And then the office lady was like, Tina was like, oh, so how about tomorrow? Because she was like, how soon do you want to go? And I was like, oh, tomorrow. And she's like, oh. And I was like, or I was like, oh, as soon as you have an opening. She's like, oh, tomorrow? And then she laughed. And I was like, oh, no, not really tomorrow. Can we like do another day? And she's like, I know. She just laughed. But I'm scheduled to get the first part of my crown next week, which I am deathly afraid of. It'll be on Wednesday, so I don't stream on Wednesdays anyways, so maybe it'll be fine. I'm not actually sure though. I might just perish. I don't know. It might happen. Is your dentist cute? I don't know. I've always seen the hygienists who clean my teeth, so I don't actually know if my dentist is cute or not. Truthfully, you can't. You can sort the pieces though. Oh, I see. You're just like, you're just like setting it up for the next step, right? And getting everything together. I see. I understand. I get it. Okay. A middle piece. This isn't that hard. These are pretty simple, I feel like. I say that and I'm like, did I have an extra piece? I did not. Wait. Why did it only... Oh, no. Confusing myself. My hygienist is a Shrill Goblin clone? Wait, really? That's so funny. Did you have you been going to your dentist since before you met Shrill Goblin, or was it like after? Gotta know the deeds? A crown for the princess. It won't hurt. It will. It will absolutely hurt. I'm so scared. It will absolutely hurt. Okay, so these two stick on. And then we need 2 of these. And then 2 of the 4 long pieces. Okay, what am I doing? Maybe I'm not understanding. Oh, I see. Okay. So I need to put this under. Like this. And then this. Okay. That makes sense to me. I think I got it. So do under and over. First time, but he walked in and I was like, oh, this guy entering the dentist looks like Shrill. And then it turned out he was my hygienist. It's the loveliest person who's ever looked at my teeth, so that was nice. I love the lady that cleans my teeth. She's so sweet, and I don't even know her name, you guys. She's been up in my mouth, you know? I don't even know her name. But she's so sweet, and she was telling me, she was like, yeah, I can tell, you know, your teeth look great, not too bad. When it comes to like teeth care, you know, I can tell you've been taking care of them. And I was like, thank you. I try really hard. So there's that. What else did I want to tell you guys? Oh my god, so you guys, okay, so I like have fully, like for real, sorry, hold on. For real, I have bought all of the fabric stuff, and I'm gonna make a mock-up of the corset this weekend, I think, because I have the fabric. I've already printed it out. I'm gonna put it together, and I think the idea is to make a mock-up. Hi Fuzz, welcome in. To make a mock-up over the weekend so I can do like a fitting, and then when the real fabric comes in, I can like, you know, adjust it for the real piece, because of course it has to fit exactly. I'm not tight lacing or anything, but it does need to fit exactly so that it's comfortable and it doesn't like hurt me. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Ever was like, homie, I told her all the things that I was gonna make, because I put all of my notes into my Notion. I had transferred my notes over because I was like whining and griping about it, right? And I was like, it's gonna take so long and I have to do this and that. And like, I'm very forgetful. I'm like a very forgetful person. And so, Blueberry, right? Mr. Blueberry was like, why don't you make a list? And I was like, no, I don't want to make a list, you know? Lists are stupid. And so while we were talking and I was like listing out the things again, he was just like making a list for me, and I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, is it okay that I did this? And I was like, yeah, it's fine, I don't mind, you know. It just means that, you know, you care enough to like keep me on task, I guess. Did I not pull these aside? I didn't. Okay. And so I transferred all of the notes from the list over. And so I have it on my Notion now. And I like made it in like a Gantt chart too. I made a list for you. Yeah, because I was complaining and whining about like possibly not remembering all of the stuff that I needed to do. And I would get home and I'd be like, oh, I forgot what I needed to do. And he'd be like, why don't you make a list? And like, here's the thing with me is like, I struggle to make lists. I don't want to. I feel like the mental block is making a list is harder than just going to do the thing. And so, you know, I just never make myself a list. Ever's also a huge proponent of just make the damn list, and I whine and cry about forgetting things all the time to her too. So yeah, there's that. Did it start with make a list checked off? No. It started with me having to buy things, because I was like, if I want to do this, I have to buy it. Ba 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 ba. Rookie mistake, boobs. This dude is definitely mid to late 20s. I never make lists. I make mistakes. Oh. Okay, we go like this. And then a piece like this. And a piece like this. My calendar is my list. Oh, and my assistant. I mean, my Notion, I have like a whole bunch of things on my Notion, and that's sort of my list, you know? That's as much listing as I'm gonna list, you know, as my Notion page. Why does it have more? Oops, I did it wrong. Hold on. I already did it wrong. Okay, it's like that. Okay, got it. Got it. I was like, why is it under? Okay. Are we making mono in 6? No, we're making a little heart ornament. Isn't it cute? I'm gonna hang this up on my wall after. Are AI assistants a thing yet? Unfortunately, I don't think so. So, what are we supposed to do? I assume this goes here. And this goes here, perhaps. And then the long pieces go here. So that it's just more bulky? Yeah, it does. Okay. That is the play here. Alright. Okay. We have made the base. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Dink? Can mono and 6 go inside it? I mean, 6 betrayed mono, so I don't know. Can they? Can she? Can she be a part of the cool kids club? Cause he just became an old, scary thin man, I guess. What happened to this? Why is there an extra of this? Is there... Does Lego give you extra pieces or something? I just have an extra of this, and nothing, it wasn't used. Alright. Okay. They give you some? Okay. I will, hold on. There's a lot of bags labeled too, actually. I don't know if I should just open all of them. I'm just gonna put this back in the bag labeled one. This man was just trying to end the cycle. Lego sometimes give you spares? I see. Okay. I see. I might have to just pour out all of the pieces. You know what I wish I had? I wish I had like a plate or like a tray of some kind. Okay, it's definitely in here. You're already chaos building. What's a little more chaos? What do you mean I'm chaos building? This isn't that chaotic, is it? Oh shit, I almost lost a piece. Okay. Let's just carefully pour this out. There's so many little tiny fiddly bits. Okay. They want us to make a piece here. Is that what it is? Is this the piece? I don't think this is the piece. Hold on. I don't... How do I Lego? This isn't the piece. What is this piece? Is this the piece? This isn't the piece. Oh, this is the piece. I found it. And then we have some leaves that go this way. Lego my Eggo? Do you guys remember those commercials? Man, commercials from the 90s were so funny. What happened? Okay, we want tiny little... Is it... Am I trying to be too specific? I think it's these flowers. Hold on. I'm like blind, so I can't... They're all labeled with bag number 2. What am I supposed to do? Does anyone make weird names in their head? I have never made weird names for Legos in my head. You know, I didn't play with Legos a lot as a kid, actually. Obviously. I mean, not even, like, my parents didn't even buy, like, you know, simple little Legos for me. My brother just wasn't super interested in it, I think, and we were more interested in our computers and video games, which we had access to. So I've always just been online, you know? I played a lot of MMOs when I was younger. That was a very normal thing for me. Your childhood stories fill me with concern. Video games are for children. Yeah. I'm surprised by how, like, little danger I was in. Like, hearing stories nowadays about kids getting taken advantage of and stuff, and I'm like, whew, I'm glad somehow I managed to dodge that in my youth. I hate Lego as an adult. Did you like it as a kid? We want more green flowers on these. I think that's what it's for. Okay. And we want pink circles, 2 of them. And they go here. And here. The advent of skippable ads happened, so now they try to fit the punchline in 10 seconds. True. Very true. I mean, the state of advertising nowadays must be very difficult, because people have such, like... Oops, I think I put it on the wrong side. People have such, like, short attention spans now. I heard that, like, apparently... Before COVID, recruiters would at least take anywhere from like 10 to 15 seconds to scan a resume. And in today's world, post-COVID, it's literally less than like 5 seconds. Like 7 seconds maybe is the average time. What's the goal here? Also, hi. Hello, the goal is this finished heart ornament. So this was one of the incentives that we got filled out, and I was like, I never played with Lego before, so this is kind of fun. It's like the kits that we had that we put together back in, when was it? Like, was it back in the summer? We had some like book nooks that Chrono had gotten for me from his Hong Kong trip, I think. Thank you so much. I don't know who subbed, but thank you for the sub. I think all my friends who grew up on niche online communities all have a story about messed up relations with older adult members. That's so sad. It's like, dude, that's their children. There's something wrong with you. You're so fucked up, dude. By boomers, I mean my grandparents. I had a playroom. Boomers are really good at neglecting kids. Oh, I see. Streaming is ruining theater business because they put movies on streaming like a couple weeks after it premiered in theaters, and I hate it. I feel like they should pivot. Like, going to the movies shouldn't be for new releases. It should be for movies that are so good that you actually want to see it on the big screen, you know? Like, that would make me want to go to a movie theater. But now I'm just like, why would I go see a movie? Like, I don't need to go. I wait years before I watch movies, okay? That's not the appeal here. John, hello, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoy your ad-free viewing. And you know, if you guys have a Prime sub that you're not using anywhere, you get 1 Prime sub a month. And, you know, I'm really happy that you spent it here, John. But you get 1 Prime sub a month, and if you sub here, you can hang out with the cool kids, you know? Hello, MT, welcome in. Oh my god, it's been 2 years actually though, John. That's crazy. Hello, thank you for the resubscribe with your Prime. Too bad you don't live nearby. You could build my kids Legos. Wait, do you like Legos, Show? It's just so expensive. It is kind of pricey. I will say, buying this kit was a little bit pricey. You guys don't like the movie experience? I'm not a huge movie person. I don't know. Something about, like, having to go out to go see a movie in a big theater, like, it's okay. Like, I'll go sometimes, but it's not, like, part of my... I guess because when I was little, my parents didn't want me to go out that much. So I, like, went out very little with my friends. And so for me, it's like, whatever, you know, movies, you know? I'm a cool kid now? You've always been a cool kid. Okay. Then this one goes this way, I think. And this one goes point inside. Okay, cool. Pointing it inwards. I hope I'm making this correctly. I don't know what I'm doing. Feel like most big movies make me angry in one way or another, so I don't go often unless it's really good. Wait, Floppy, what's the most recent movie you've watched? What do you think? Not super creative, but any set? Oh, hell yes, sign me up. I feel like, yeah, me too, Show. I don't think I'm that creative. I definitely can make things if you give me instructions. Like, I love cooking, right? I love baking more than I love cooking, because baking, you follow the instructions exactly. And so for me, I'm just like, okay. And for me, so I'm just like, you know, like, let me bake. Let me just follow the instructions exactly the way it was intended, you know? Why is there 6 tiny... Oh, is it because each of these has a cap on it? Yeah, okay. Each of these has a tiny little green flower. Nezha 2? Wait, weren't you just talking about that one, though, over the weekend, Floppy? I feel like it's been months since I haven't watched Princess. I'm mostly invested in rewatching Hunter x Hunter during my evenings for a while. Oh, well, we've been streaming since we've been back, so, you know, maybe you just don't like me anymore. That's okay. That's cool, that's fine! It's fine. I still like you. I'm a Lego hater. Kids have ruined the experience for me. Oh, poor duo. I remember when 50 Shades was first getting popular and seeing a mother reading it in the theater waiting for the movie to start, and I was like, ma'am, we don't know what that is. This is literally your kid running around. You're reading your porn outside. Oh my god. Think of the children. I like how, like, on this thing, it's like the ray. It's just so funny. It's like, you know, like, hilarious. How am I, what is there a direction that I put this in? Okay. I think it's like this way. And it's like this? No. It's like this? I think that's right. I think I did that right. And then this other side, I assume just goes like this? It's just a mirror, right? I think so. Okay, and then I need this long piece and then this small piece on top, and I need 2 of these. Main character, Killua, all-time morale. Oh my god, I love Killua. My favorite Hunter x Hunter character, though, is Kurapika. Love Kurapika. He's great. I think this is the right place to put it. Cupid, hello, I'm doing good. How are you? Let me give you a shout out. Hello, hello, welcome in. Guys, check out Cupid. Absolutely adorable. Super cute streamer. Does art, does singing. Super worth your follow. And then you can check out the next time she goes live. And why wouldn't you want that? Because I want that. We all want that. We love Cupid. Which direction is this? This way? Is there supposed to be? Yeah, there is. Okay. Hello, chat! Hi, Muffin! Welcome in. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Just went for Nezha 2, and it was so worth it. You're so funny. What do you mean? Me reading AO3 Lemons on my phone in public. At least they don't know. I mean, if you're on your phone, you could be looking at porn. Like, who knows, you know? Nobody knows what you're looking at. Okay. One of these on each side. Okay. Like that. And then we have 4 flowers around. 4 pink flowers. I'm good as long as you're good. We love Princess. Nah, we love you, Cupid. I hope you've been doing well. So bad with anime now, TV in general. Really, the last things I watched was Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. The last thing I've watched on TV was What We Do in the Shadows. It's been a pretty good show, but I don't really watch new stuff. What's new nowadays? I know I watch anime with my friends on Sunday, and really that's as much new stuff that I'm watching. I don't have time to be watching anything else. Is that what you do, Princess? What is that what I do? Play video games and make Legos? It's okay if you do, we won't judge, but only of Jump King. Just an awfully specific example. Wait, of what? Specific example of what? Guys, I'm yapping. I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying. I'm sorry! I'm sorry. Okay, so 2 of these, and then we put purple flowers on them. And the bottom one. Watching porn on your phone in public? Oh, no. I'm just saying, someone could be. It's the amount of times I open Twitter and someone has retweeted something not safe for work, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm at work, dude. I mean, arguably, maybe I shouldn't be on my phone at work, but, you know, I don't have anything to do, so I sit around on my computer looking at my phone. Severance and Yellow Jackets are good. I only recently learned there are 3 Sonic movies. Oh yeah, there was like a 3rd one that came out recently, right? So funny. I think Ever and friends were watching it over Christmas. I don't think this fits that way. Wait, wrong thing. This way. Alright, cool. I got it. I got it eventually. Do I put flowers on this? Oh, I see. Okay. I put this flower on the green thing. Excuse you, I only read my porn in public. AO3. Thank you very much. This one goes right here. I think. Is this correct? I think that goes right there. Then this also goes on the opposite side, right here. And then we have 2 of these and 2 pink flowers. I feel like we're gonna get done making this like super fast. Maybe I will get a chance to work on my corset pattern after all. I watched the first 2 Sonic movies. They were kind of fun, so I'm looking forward to the 3rd one. My friend says Tails is super cute in movie 3. That's a nice Lego heart you have made. Hello, Action. Welcome in. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I am definitely doing my best to make a cute Lego heart so that I can hang it up as a commemoration of you guys helping me raise funds for my PC, you know? Watched the first 2 Sonic movies. They were kind of fun, so I'm looking forward to the 3rd one. What am I supposed to do? Turn it around? What is this symbol? Why does it say that? What is that? Why? Does that mean turn it around? Is this a friendly place? We are friendly. Hello, welcome in. How are you? It was funny seeing Sonic's VA find out why Tails is named Miles Prower. Why is Tails Miles Prower? Oh, like miles per hour. I get it. I got there. I got there eventually. It's true. All I have in DM requests are ladies telling me I fathered a new secret. I see. Poor Floppy. When will they stop harassing you about the secrets you fathered? Okay, I get the Miles Tails power just now. My stream is great, you know? People just realizing things for the first time. Damn, Princess, how did you get Miles per hour? Not so quickly, but not Posca? Okay, I don't know why. Maybe just because, like, Posca, I just didn't... My brain was too slow. I was still buffering, okay? I was still thinking about it. Okay, so 2 of these. Where do they go? Okay, so they go... I don't like that they put it like this, because okay, here's another thing about me, you guys. I'm really bad at being able to, like, turn things around in my mind, like, visually. I literally need the exact, like, thing telling me what to do. Otherwise, I can't do it. Is that strange? I think it's a little strange. Really clever. Even as a Sonic fan, I didn't know about that Tails pun name. Would Proska help? I mean, maybe. This heart is so Undertale coded. Is it really? You think so? We need one of these right in the... that's not the right piece. I used the wrong piece. We're good. I figured it out. Eventually. Hopefully we used the right piece for the other ones. 2 of these leaves. This way. And this way. Princess, as a Californian, why do y'all suddenly become introspective when it rains? Oh, because it never rains. You know, so when it rains, it's like, I gotta think about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. That's why. Why? Do people just become more serious when it rains in California? I actually haven't noticed. Is that a thing? Selective intelligence? How dare you? How dare you? Selective intelligence. See the new Looney Tunes movie and had a blast? I'm glad you enjoyed the new Looney Tunes movie. Okay, there's another one of these pink ones, and we want to put the leaves. Okay, so we got 2 of these leaves, and we have to put a pink flower. Okay, so we put it backwards like this, and then we put a pink flower on it. That's it. I have Californian friends, and whenever it rains, it's always a cause for posting and some sort of comment about their life. Really? I mean, maybe because they're like stuck inside and they don't want to go outside? I haven't really heard that that was like a phenomenon though. Is it really? I was not aware that that was a thing. Okay, and then we want to put 2 times... Okay, so 1 here. Is this right? On here? Why didn't they make me just put this on first before I put it on the Lego? Because it feels loose. Okay, this one here. Seriously, this should have just been on the Lego piece before I put it on the thing. I feel like Californians can't drive when it gets wet outside. I will say that. Like, people just forget how to drive or something, you know? It's terrifying. Okay, we are making flowers next. We've got... This is a turnaround. Why was that a turnaround symbol? Why did we need to turn around? I don't understand why there was a turnaround symbol on this page. What did I need to turn around? I understand this. Okay, well, these instructions are kind of whack. 2 of these, and then we need a pink base with a pink flower. Okay, so this is the bottom, and then we put this on. And then do the same. And then we put this on like this. And this goes here. And this one goes here. I feel like that's how it is everywhere. It snows every damn year where I live, and yet without fail, the first day of snow, there's like a 200% increase in car accidents. That sounds terrifying. No, thank you. 2 more. Okay, so let's do pink flowers and red base and orange middle. Okay, so we go like this. No. Why do I always choose the wrong... Oh, hold on. This is not the right connecting piece. I made a mistake. How do I undo this Lego. It's stuck. Y'all, it's stuck. I got it. It's fine. It's this type. Okay. With the circle on the bottom. They just look the same! How could you make pieces that just look the same? Okay, and then these go like this. And like this. And they go here. They just forget, Shell. This ain't your first rodeo. Snowed where I am for 2 weeks. Accident every morning on the road. That sounds very scary. I would not want to drive in a place where people were getting into accidents every day. Sounds terrifying. No, thank you. Okay, and then pink middles. Everyone forgets to drive on their first snowfall. I feel it's honestly like that for California. Like when it rains, I don't know why. People just don't know how to drive when it rains. It's terrible. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I think that's right. What next? 2 more pink purple flowers with pink bottoms and orange centers. Okay. Well, I feel like, guys, this was so fast. We're almost done. It's only been like an hour. Oh my god, that means I can talk to you guys all about corsetry and corset making. Oh my god, we're gonna have so much fun. Do you guys know a lot about corset making? Oh wait, this is the wrong way. I did it opposite. It's this way. Okay. I was not paying attention. Maybe I should pay attention a little bit more. These go like this. What an interesting way to put these on the thing. Okay. What does this flip over? This piece flip over? We have the heart and this, and we put it like, where, how? Put it like this? 4 of them. Okay, so I need to do this 4 times. And we put it on the bottom section of the heart. What do you mean by corset making? Sorry if I said it wrong. Corset? Oh, okay. So I feel like maybe you guys missed it, but I have gotten on my bicycle man journey, as you guys know. Hold on one second. This goes like this. Oh, I see. Okay, so you can kind of like move the heart around. I understand. So my friend got me a butterfly collar because they were like, hey, you know, like I know that you're interested in this stuff and I'm going to be ordering on this, and I thought that we could split the shipping. It's done! We have so many leftover pieces. Is there anything we can do to make this cute? Like, we have all these like little hearts. Where do these even fit? Did we even use this? We didn't even use this. Can I just like fill it with like things? I'm not very like creative. They have like blue flowers that they didn't even like make us use. I don't know. Why'd they give us so many extras? I feel like the point of Legos is for it to be fun and full of whimsy, and I'm like the complete opposite. I'm like, I'm not full of whimsy, like, at all. You know, like, I don't know how to be whimsical. Oops. I'm not full of whimsy. I'm actually just full. can we... What was it? Okay, wait. If it... Is it that piece that goes like that? No. How did these attach to... Oh, because there's a base. Okay. We don't have the base, so the only way that we can install it is probably like this. How did these get installed upside down? There's like a whole nother piece. Guess we could do that. Full of tea? I love my pomelo teapot. Oh my god. Floppy, yesterday you mentioned chrysanthemum tea, and now I've literally been craving chrysanthemum tea so much. I really want some tea. Oh my god, this piece is just not staying. Is it just not sturdy? Is it just supposed to be like that? Okay. Alright, I'm a little bit concerned. Maybe I should, like, angle these first. And then just stick that on and hope it doesn't fall out. Alright. I'm drinking that right now. I want chrysanthemum tea. It sounds so yummy. I would love some chrysanthemum tea. How many things can I put? Can I just endlessly, like, stack these, like, things? I don't want any left. See, here's the thing. I don't want any leftovers. I hate leftover things because I just feel like I did something wrong if there's leftovers, you know? And, like, maybe that's the case, but I don't like that. Ah, this thing always falls off. It doesn't stick on that well. I mean, I know it's not supposed to because you're supposed to, like, be able to wiggle the little hearts, but, like, I don't know. You're super suggestible to the foods I mention. It's true, I am. I just like all the foods that you mention on stream. Hello, welcome in, Jose. How are you? Today we're making some Lego heart ornaments, as you can see. I hope you're having a good Monday. Not Monday. Why did I say Monday? Thursday? Hello? I'm like so discombobulated. It's like 5 days in the past, you know? How do I even... There's no way for me to, like, attach this on here, huh? Because will this fit? Oh, it does. Okay, wait. Okay, if that's the case, if that fits, then maybe if we do, like, if we stack maybe one of these things and make it, like, slightly taller. I think no matter how tall we stack this, it won't work. It has to be, using this, I think. It has to be, like, a thing that's, like, upside down. Like this? Which piece did I stick it on? Oh, this piece. How do I get this piece? I don't, aside from these pieces, I don't think I can. Stick it like this. But, like, how do I guess I would just have to stick it on something else? Like, one of... Where can I stick this? Like here? No. No matter where I go... What? No? Okay, I don't understand what I'm doing. This piece keeps wiggling out. Oh, this is a disaster. Having a good Sunday? How about you? It is a very good Thursday. Okay, this isn't working. I feel like I don't need that. Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna stick some more hearts and then maybe just call it here. We're not gonna end stream because there's still a lot more that I have that we can do together and craft together. I just wanted to kind of finish this heart up before we did that though. See, isn't it cute? Okay, I think I will just stick this back into a baggie and then stick it in my craft drawer or something. I don't know that I'm ever gonna use these, but maybe it's fine. Chrysanthemum is one of the few teas that taste the same hot or cold. Really? I did not know that. I was not aware. Alright guys, look! It's our finished heart ornament. It's so cute. I love it. Where can I hang it? For now, I'm just gonna hang it. Oh, it's so cute. I'm hanging it right in front of my computer. I will find a place for it. Maybe I can put a nail in the wall or something, but it's so cute. It's just dangling here. I love that so much. Thank you guys for helping me hit that incentive. Hope you enjoyed building Legos. Okay, so now then I can actually get to I have two things. I have this neck corset that I found, and then I'm also gonna cut out the corset pattern. They give extra Lego pieces, I guess, to either replace in case you lose some, or do creativity with them. Yeah, I'm not very creative, so I guess it's fine. Hello, Shrill. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, water spit out. I hope you're having a good evening. Okay, I'm going to grab some tape. I actually need tape for this. If I can remember where I put my... Hold on. I don't know where my tape is. I literally looked in my craft drawer yesterday. And I was like, cool, I have tape. Why can't I find my tape? Okay, I have double-sided glue tape, but I don't think this is right either. Give me 1 second. I thought I had tape. Sorry, guys. I don't know where my tape is. Let's do this. Let's take a quick, like, 3 to 5 minute break. I need to go find tape. I only have this double-sided tape, but I don't think this is going to be enough. So let's pause, and then we're gonna be right back. I'm going to put together some patterns. So if you've never seen someone put together some paper patterns, we're gonna do that in literally just a second. Be right back, you guys. Go take this chance to stretch your legs, get a snack, maybe, you know, get some more water if you've been drinking your liquids. I will be right back. Hello, we're back. Okay, I have found the tape. It was in a thing. I got two patterns here. I have a neck corset, which I was like, oh, cute. This will be a good way for me to practice the construction of a corset that isn't like super demanding, because it's like very low effort, I think, for me to make this one. So I'm just gonna measure my neck here, and then I'm gonna figure out my size. And then we'll cut it out. I don't know if I'll actually wear this, because it's like, you know, I feel like the older I get, the more okay I am with things like closer to my neck, you know, because when you're a kid, you're like super fussy and stuff, but like when you're, I don't know, when you're like used to wearing like collared shirts and stuff, you're like, oh, okay, this is normal. This feels very normal to me. Okay, right there. Okay, so I'm the smallest size on my neck. Is that right? I'm just gonna size up a little bit so that just in case, because I'll be able to see the cut line for B or for A if I cut the B piece. And then I think I think it'll be fine. Because there's no seam allowance on the pattern. So let's just cut B, because there's like maybe a millimeter for this. It might end up being kind of big if we cut it. What is this? 1 millimeter. So it's 2 millimeters. 3 millimeters. 4 millimeters. 5 millimeters. 6 millimeters. 7. So if I make piece B and it's 7 millimeters, that's like from here to here. I feel like it would give my neck some breathing room. Alright. I don't know. Let me show you guys what it's supposed to look like. Let me grab a photo. So you guys can actually envision it. Let me save this and upload an image. Okay, this is the neck corset pattern that I'm cutting out. So it'll be like for around the neck, and it's like nice and cute. And if I wanted to, I could like, I saw my friend linked like a capelet that like gets sewn onto the neck corset, and I was like, that looks so cool. So I don't know if we're gonna do something like that, but it does look kind of cool. So we might do that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut out, why were the, okay. Alright. Okay, we start with pattern piece 1B. I'm gonna cut all around, and we're gonna cut out, we don't need tape for this one, because this one, I guess, is just small pieces, but the actual corset piece, we will need to tape the paper together before. I'm gonna use my nice, super amazing, beautiful scissors. Does anyone else here sew? Do you guys sew at all? I feel like sewing, I've been able to sew since high school, but I feel like people have been slowly losing the ability to like do kind of like these handmade things at home, you know, like homemade goods. I feel like it's slowly becoming a lost art. gonna be honest, these scissors aren't the most comfortable for cutting, and I'm not getting super... I'm not hitting the line, which is not good. I need to switch out. we can't use these really nice scissors. Hold on. I have to use my jank paper cutting scissors that are a little bit more easy to wield. I think it's just because it's an awkward shape, right? You can see it's just like a kind of awkward shape to have the handle. So, but it is a very gorgeous scissor. I love this so much. We're just gonna leave it on the side so you guys can see and admire how beautiful and gorgeous it is while I cut this out. Cutting out view B. Okay. So you guys don't know, you can get patterns that, actually because it's paper, I'm going to move my VTubing camera just a little bit so you guys can actually see me. If you guys have never made anything like this, patterns have measurements already made for them, and this usually, like, they'll grade it for like average sizes, so it's kind of like getting something off the rack, right? But the cool thing about making your own clothes is that you can 100% like tailor it to your exact size. So you can modify the pattern and then put it back together, right? And there's a whole bunch of ways to do it. You can like make it wider, you can make it narrower, you can shorten or lengthen certain pieces if you don't like the way it fits on your body. So really like, I don't know, making my own clothes. I was just saying to my friend too, I was like, okay, so here's the thing. If I'm gonna embark on this sewing journey for the next couple of months, I really want to make sure that I do it well, because I am kind of trying my best to focus more on slow fashion. I barely buy new clothes. The last time I bought new clothes was, I bought snow pants or like warmer weather pants last year in December, but really that, the time before that was like my Jump King sweater that I got, and that was back in 2022. I don't buy a lot of clothes. A lot of the clothes that I have, I fit and still look good. And so I don't have a reason to buy. I'm not the kind of person who like buys clothes based on the season, you know? Like I will just buy it when I need it. And if I don't need it, I don't buy it. So it very often I'm trying to think, what's the newest thing in my wardrobe? It really is probably that Jump King sweater from 2022. Unless like my sister or brother gives me anything, I don't have new clothes. I love that menswear guy on Twitter. Makes me want to go to Japan and get those niche shoes and coast he posts about. Is this the guy that like always bags on conservatives for dressing terribly? If so, he's so funny. I love him so much. And he does like a really good, like, you know, he'll dunk on them, but also he's very informative and educational on like the way things are supposed to fit, the way they're supposed to look, and sometimes he goes into like the history of a certain like piece of clothing or a certain style, and I think it's really cool. Dye workwear? Oh my god, I love that guy. Yeah, that's exactly him. I love that guy. Wait, he was posting Japanese shoes and coats? I was not aware. Also, to be fair, I haven't been on Twitter in a hot second. Has anyone been up to date with Twitter drama? I actually don't know what's been going on. I'm like so behind the times. Okay. I feel like when I do sewing streams, it'll be a lot of this. Just really, you know, like me focusing on cutting and pinning and sewing. So I know that might not be the most interesting thing. So if you guys aren't interested for the next couple of months, just a heads up, you know, we are going to be doing some crafting stuff. But you will get to see a flat piece of fabric become a garment that, you know, someone can wear. So if you guys are interested in that process, you are more than welcome to stick around. Twitter? No. My app finally broke, so I haven't been checking as much because it kind of sucks on mobile browsers. I just bit the bullet and downloaded the new app, which is terrible, but you know, like, that was the only way that I could stay in touch with my friends. So I'm sad that you can't use that hellhole of a website anymore though, Floppy. I mean, but there's always Blue Sky. Though not as many people have moved over. Like, I'll check my Blue Sky from time to time, but it seems a little bit quiet. I like that I can see more art on Blue Sky. It's quite nice. And I'll go there to see art, but Twitter is where people post hot takes. And I don't participate in the hot takes taking, right? But I do enjoy watching the dumpster fire from far away. So if anyone is aware of any drama that's happened recently, please do tell. Oh my gosh, and also, I don't know if you guys saw Yam's stream earlier this morning, but she announced that she's working on a project. I believe it's called V Happy. It's like a visual novel about a VTubing agency. So if you guys want, please check out V Agency. It should pop up. If you search on Twitter V Agency, it should pop up. And she's going to be working on her visual novel this year. So I'm really excited for her project. I think it's her way of like celebrating 5 years in the VTubing space, you know? All I know is someone was reselling models and getting shit for it because she was putting a hell of a markup on the models and doing it without the consent of the original artist. I think I saw that leak over onto YouTube. Like, it got so big, like the news YouTuber groups were making videos of it. I think I saw something about that. I don't know the specifics, but I did vaguely see, was it like Needy VT or something? Like, she's a rigger and she purchases models for very cheap, or like bids on adoptable models that are auctioned, which take it away from the people who want that design specifically, and then she like rigs them and then slaps a higher cost on it because she's like, oh, I did the rigging for it. So of course I added my, you know, labor costs, but like she also sells it for way more than it's should be worth. I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure on what the drama was. I know something that happened in the art space. There was a group order account complaining about markups from Indonesian artists and claiming that it's xenophobic. Wait, what do you mean? A group order account complaining about markups? Like if they order... Like if Americans order from Indonesian artists, the Indonesian artists are marking up the item prices? Is that what that is? Versus if like someone from like, I don't know, Singapore or Japan were to purchase it, the items would be cheaper from the Indonesian artists? Are the Indonesian artists the one who are doing the markup? Okay, one more piece for the neck corset, and then I can move on to the actual corset. I'm on Blue Sky, but all the official accounts are still on Twitter. I need to check for new Botchta merch. I see, Floppy. I see. Well, I hope for your sake that the official accounts move over to Blue Sky soon, because honestly, it feels like more and more every day that place is becoming a dumpster fire. So I hope for everyone that... And I heard too, recently that Discord is starting ads in Discord mobile version. And I was like, Discord is dying too, and we gotta find a new application or program to use? Man, I was so comfortable using Discord, and it's so nice to be able to like voice chat with friends and make like, you know, servers and stuff, but because they made it so convenient, everyone's using it, and now they're like, now we can sell it and put ads in it. Terrible. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited for Ever's birthday. I have like a plan. I already know I'm gonna buy her this little trinket thing, and then I'm gonna see if there's any like apple perfumes that I can get her. Not because I think she smells stinky or anything, but because she really enjoys apples and the smell of apples, and I was like, I feel like I want to be able to gift her the ability to smell like nice crisp apples whenever she feels a little bit down, you know? Okay, so this is all the pieces. So we have, I think, okay, so this is neck. Front, middle. Then I think this is for that. And then this is center front. Okay, so so center front, then front middle, front side, back side, and then back center. Why? It should be like this. Why is this piece printed the other way? That's strange. Anyways, this is supposed to go like that. And that's the full piece. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces for the neck corset. This will be pretty simple to do too, I think. Minus like figuring out the construction for the boning. I think this will be pretty simple to do. So it would be good to practice like corset construction for that. For the rest though, let me double check. So I did measure myself. Let me double check the size that I need to cut out. I need to look at the pattern information. There's a README here. Okay, so this is the sizing. Can I like zoom in? Okay, so you're supposed to go off your waist. So that's... And I sized down. Bust looks good. High hip also looks good. Okay, so I am a size F. And F is a... Okay, I'll just have to follow, but it is a dash, a long dash followed by a short dash. Not well versed in military or economic affairs. The group order account went private, but one of the quote retweets I can still find says this: a US American group order admin accusing struggling Indonesian artists of xenophobia on the day we're grieving the loss of our democracy. What a fucking prick. Go study about the world. I remember someone brought up how the prices used to be at $1, $1 US, and that increasing them by 500% just means it was $5 US, which is comparable to American artist prices. That's crazy. The fact that they're complaining about that. I feel like everything is getting more expensive. So like you just gotta like understand that, you know, people have to make a living. How do I construct this? Is it like this? This doesn't look right. 1B, 2A. Am I missing a 1C? Hold on. I did the modernized. It is missing a piece. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this 1B because that doesn't... This isn't a piece that like connects to anything right now. And the next page, this doesn't connect because this is the grain line. And it's supposed to continue through the entire pattern and it doesn't. So that's not a piece. Not to mention the power of the US dollar against most of the world. If 1 USD means a solid meal for someone, I don't think it's that bad at all. Yeah! I don't know what they're complaining about. Okay. Is this? Hold on. I think this is not... What is there a grid for this? I'm a little bit confused. What are we lining up here? Are we doing... What is the construction? Front, center? Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. This is not how I'm used to putting patterns together. Usually they give you like a is there a diagram? Usually they give you like a diagram of how each panel is supposed to go together. No, it just gives me the total pieces. But it doesn't give me a grid layout of what it's supposed to be. Okay, we gotta match up the pieces ourselves. 1B with 2B maybe? There isn't a 2... Oh my god, you're a genius. Yes, okay, you're right. I see it. Maybe. Maybe this is it. I'm not sure yet. This looks correct. This 1B does look like it matches with 2B. Now the question is, does this match up with front center? I think so. 2A and 3A. 3B. 4B. That looks correct. 4A and 5A. That also matches up. 5B. I guess they stagger it. 6B. 6A. 7A. That grain line matches up. Oh my god, you're a genius! Thank you so much, Jose! Yeah, this looks right. 7B with 8B. That looks correct. And 8A and 9A. Okay, so each of these pieces are 2 pieces together. No way, I don't even know what that is. But hey, you figured it out. I wonder why they organized it like that. Okay, so we're gonna tape them 2 at a time. And then we'll cut them out. Okay, so 4B, 3B, 3A, 2A, 2B, Perfect. Thank you very, very much. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna tape it first. And then once we tape it, I can cut it. Okay, I think I'm just a little bit... Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cut this first. This pattern doesn't have the markings, the register markings at the top of the next pattern piece, so I don't know if I'm actually missing a small portion of the pattern. But it's okay, well, I guess we'll just have to, we'll figure it out. Okay. So, this needs to line up like so. And this lines up with that. And I'm trying to get this pretty exact because I feel like if it's off, it's gonna be not good for the pattern matching. The grain line is slightly off. I think that's kind of strange. Why is the grain line off? But if I like tuck it in, should it be tucked in more? Okay, I feel like that's definitely not it. Oh, why is it like that? Okay, we're just gonna, that is just gonna be, that's just gonna be that. Okay, I should have just gotten tape. I should have gotten tape first. Okay, we're getting tape. And we're gonna line this up. But yeah, so I used to be super interested in like history bounding and like making historical clothes. Back in, I want to say I discovered this kind of like section of YouTube back in 2019. It was like a little bit before the pandemic. I started watching Bernadette Banner, and then during the pandemic, I feel like the whole cottagecore fashion style like exploded, you know? And that's when more people started posting this kind of like content on YouTube. And that's how I really got into it. And I started like finding patterns and, you know, making stuff for outfits. And ever since then, I don't know, I've always known how to sew, but now I've just kind of slowly decided like, oh, I want to make a forever wardrobe of everything. What size am I again? Size F. I want to make like a forever wardrobe, something that something that I can be proud of. Let me just tape the back too. Something that I can be proud of, and something that I can wear out that's like me, you know, even if it's like a little bit kooky, a little bit crazy, I guess. I definitely want something that represents me and my fashion sense, however strange it might be to people, I guess. So, whenever I make stuff like this, even though it's for a specific date, like for a convention, I also make it with the intention of adding it to my forever wardrobe, you know? So whenever I do something like this, I do try to take care to make it as perfect as I can. Because here's my toxic trait. I don't know if you guys, like, are you guys the same? Like, if you spend money on something, do you guys expect it to be perfect? Because for me, when I spend money on something, there better not be like a single flaw. You know, if it's something that I can do, there better not be a single flaw on that thing, because otherwise, like, why would I spend money on that? You know, it makes no sense to me. Which means that when I buy something, I'm very highly critical of the quality. Even though I know I probably shouldn't be. Where's line F? F is... G is a solid line, so if I follow this piece... Sorry guys, I just have to try to be so careful with the piece here. So I cut it out wrong. It's gonna ruin the entire process, because everything starts from the paper pattern. And I need to make sure that it is perfect. So that I can save this, and if I want to make it again in maybe like a different color or something, that I have the exact notes and measurements. I understand that life is full of small compromises, like my Uniball 1P pen and my Pomelo teapot. Yeah, for me, I was telling my friend, I was like, yeah, if I pay for something, it better be perfect. And my toxic trait is that if I know that I can make something, very rarely do I purchase the thing. Even if I have no intention of making it, right? I will not purchase the thing that I really want, that is cute and stylish, because I'm like, you know, if I find the time to, I could totally make it, so why would I spend money on buying it? And like, the thing with making something is, because you have so much control over the final product of like, you know, what fabric you're using and how many times you make modifications to it to fit exactly to your body, it's going to be very like bespoke clothing. And if you were to get something like that, if you were to try to purchase something like that in the real world, man, it would cost way too much money. And so for me, I always think, oh, it's just more economical. It's just more economical for me if I just make it in the first place. Because, like, yesterday, I spent like $90 on fabric and shipping. And that was a lot of money, right? $90 for fabric and shipping. But, I think it's gonna be worth it because... Hold on, let me pull out my trash can so I can throw my paper. Hello, welcome in, Charshu Bao. Hello, Ko, long time no see. Welcome in. How are you? Happy New Year. But yeah, like, if you were to try to purchase that kind of bespoke clothing out in the real world, like, you wouldn't be able to, because it would just be prohibitively, unless you're rich, right? But it would just be prohibitively expensive. So for me, I'm just like, $90 for fabrics, okay. If I were to purchase something like this, like the outfit that I'm trying to make, I feel like it would be in the, like, at least, like, high hundreds range. Like, we're talking maybe, like, in the 600 or 700 range for the fabrics that I want, and like the quality of like care to attention that I would want in a garment. So don't have, you know, $700 to spare, but I do have $100 to buy fabric that I could just make the thing. And this pattern is free, you know? Doesn't the cost of materials usually balance out though? I think like for big scale operations, yes, for them it definitely does balance out, because they manufacture, and like when you work on a larger scale, you can afford to buy things in bulk and it'll be cheaper that way, you know? Whereas for me, I can't buy things in bulk. I'm just one person, and you know, it's a very labor intensive process. I'm not just doing one step all the time. Um, so it's just a little different when it's like a home consumer versus like, you know, someone assembling it in a workshop or in an atelier. Oh no, please. I didn't mean to tape that down yet. Okay, there we go. But there is a YouTube creator I have seen her price things out like realistically for people to see, like luxury brand outfits. Like I think she copied something from, it was either like Chanel or Gucci. And she was like, yeah, I could make it, but also, you know, she timed out her labor, her costs, and in the end it was pretty close. I mean, it was close to like indie store makers, like, because she calculates how much it would be if she could make like a living, right? So she's multiplying, I think, like $40 an hour for the time that she spent like drafting and sewing and like the price of the materials and stuff. And like even then it comes out to quite a bit. And then of course luxury brands mark up their prices quite a bit more. Almost like 2.5 times more than like what an indie company would. But I just think it's very interesting. But yeah, there's no way that I would be able to afford all the clothes in the like styles that I want. I don't have enough money for that. So I guess I just have to pay in my time. And I guess you guys will be here with me to see me take this from literally pieces of paper that I'm taping together and cutting out to the finished product. The corset will have to be made several times because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make this and then I need to modify it. And then I'm gonna make it up again and then modify it one last time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna sew this thing at least minimum 3 times before I'm happy with the fit. And corsets are, of course, not simple things. I need to really think about construction because this did not come with any instructions. It just kind of assumed that you would know how to put it together. Of course, it's a free pattern, so I didn't expect like it to be super detailed or anything. But I will need to watch some YouTube videos of how to put it together because I think it's slightly different because of the boning channels. I can either install boning channels into the pieces, or I think I can do like a welt seam and then put the 2 layers together and sew them together to make boning channels that way. I haven't really looked at all the construction methods for corsets yet, so I'm gonna do some research over the weekend. Which one is this one? Front center? For the busk, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research over the weekend just to see what my options are. And then after that, I'm gonna cut this out of my test fabric that I have. And I need to order a thing of lacing grommets and also a busk. Oh, that reminds me. I need to measure the front for the busk size because that will need to get put in for this corset. The busk is the center front of a corset that has like, it's like almost like a hook and eye. So there's like a peg, and then this is like a hook, and then it goes over and it like hooks on. Usually you'll see in the front center of a corset. They did that more, I think, in the Edwardian period, because before then, it was mainly like ties. So for stays, it would just be fabric through the loops, like fabric string through the loops that you would tighten. They're called stays. It's just lacing instead of like a busk. But this Victorian / Edwardian corset, I think this is a Victorian one, uses a busk, which is like a metal piece, like a straight metal piece that is inserted in between the fabric, and it's obviously meant to keep the, sorry, hold on. Meant to keep the fabric very stiff. Hello, Chick Inu. Welcome in. How are you? We're not making Lego anymore. Maybe I should rename this. Cutting a pattern. Corset making. Pattern cutting. Welcome in. How are you? It's been a while. Happy New Year. I think I haven't seen you since the New Year. Disappointed there are no Legos. Oh my gosh, right here. Here's the Lego that we finished today. We did it so fast. It was like maximum like 1 hour of work. So you can see. This is our little Lego ornament, and it has like a loop that I can like hang it off of. But this is what we finished earlier. Cute, right? Thank you. I'm really happy because this was, the Lego was an incentive that I promised you guys if we met our goal for one of the, you know, donathon incentives, and you guys hit it pretty quickly. So I'm really happy about that. But how are you, Chick Inu? Happy Thursday. Hopefully you have a fun weekend coming up. There's an extended Nezha 2 showing, but I don't know if it's US or not. Can you get more information? Are you getting more information right now? Okay. Right now I'm just cutting out all the pattern pieces for this corset that I plan on making. Because my friend roped me into buying a butterfly collar, and it's really cute. And they're coming to town for AX. So I want to make this outfit based around that butterfly collar. Which means I have to make this whole outfit in like 3 months. So I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see where we land with that. I can now. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna cut into this way because I can't tell. Like from the bottom, I cannot tell where F is. So I'm just gonna cut through the middle of this piece. And we'll figure out as we go around. Doing really good. Got back into my Kingdom Hearts brain rot, and my art's improved ever since. Currently drawing something with 37 characters in it. Wish me luck. Oh my god, good luck, Chickinu. That sounds like a lot of characters. I know Ever has drawn like a really big, like Animo, all the Animo characters at the time that she drew it, right? For Genshin. And that was also quite a large, that was also a very, very large art piece. I don't know how many characters was in it. I don't think it was 37. I definitely do not think so. How are you fitting 37 characters into one illustration? That is insane to me. When did you start it? And when do you think you'll be done? It's a very important question. Okay, let's continue with cutting this all the way down. I think there are like 10 panels on this. I don't remember how many we counted out. Actually, I don't think there are that many. I just think there's gonna be a lot of pieces when I have to cut this out of fabric, because there's gonna be a single layer of this for the outer layer, and then there's going to be an inner, like, strength layer. But that is gonna be quite, I think, rough on the skin. So I might have to put a lining layer in as well. So each of these pieces that you see might need to get cut like 3 times instead of just the 1 time for the pattern. Multiply that by the estimated 3 mock-ups that I'm gonna be making. Oh, I'm gonna be cutting forever. Really, most of sewing is measuring and planning, pinning. The sewing part takes no time at all. It literally, like, sewing stuff goes really fast. The actual act of, like, putting the 2 pieces of fabric together and running it through your machine, so fast. But what takes forever is the preparation and making sure that everything fits well, and measuring. Measure once or measure twice, cut once, because once you cut something shorter than it should be, that's it. It's over, you know? So you have to be so careful when you're measuring these things. That's why I have to be, like, really exact on these lines. 5 days ago, they're all the same character. All Sora excluding 4 characters, but in different outfits and stuff. Fitting them around it based on how they would interact with each other, but I love drawing Sora, so, like, in theory, I should be good. Maybe, hopefully. Ah, I see. It is the tried and true method that Ever tells me often. You have found your Blorbo. And, you know, it is the best way to improve your art is by drawing your favorite Blorbo. At least that's what Ever says anyways. Her art improved drastically when she had Blorbos to draw. Oh, that moved. Okay, let's do that again. Let's line it up very carefully. Okay. Oh, why does it keep... Okay. It's not super exact. It needs to be pretty exact. I have indeed found my ultimate Blorbo, or refound the Blorbo. I see. Yeah, that's always good, you know? Wrong scissors. Not the very fancy ones. See, it's Ever's Blorbos. Venti and Xiao. Okay. How many more pieces? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more pieces. But I think honestly it's more like 3, because one of the pieces is a modesty back panel, which I'm not going to bother making. I don't really need a modesty panel for the back, because no one's going to be looking at the back of my outfit anyways. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could make it later, but I'm not going to care about it right now. I also need to decide if I want to bone this with plastic boning. Oh shoot, hold on. I forgot to do the back. I need to decide whether or not I want to do this with the plastic boning that I have, or if I should spring for extra and get the spiral metal boning, because that will provide a lot more support for me, for my body in this corset. But I don't know, this is like the second thing that I've made that requires me to be very precise and meticulous. Because I've made a pair of stays. Oh, actually, I can show you guys the pair of stays I made, because I brought it into my room to like look at the boning channels and stuff to figure out how I did that back in 2020. So I can show you guys my pair of stays, but it's the first one that I made, and a lot of it was hand sewing. Because I want it to be super precise, and I feel like it's gonna be that way with this too. But I guess we'll have to see how well it fits. I think if it fits well, then I'm going to get the spiral boning. But if there's something about it that's slightly uncomfortable, then we're just gonna go with plastic. But it should not be uncomfortable. If it's uncomfortable at all, really, that's my fault. I know that a lot of people think like, oh, corsets were, you know, very uncomfortable, and they used to have them so tight that the ladies would faint and they couldn't breathe, but that's not real, okay? If you guys are aware, that's actually not real. Everyone used to wear some kind of shapewear in the past, because we didn't always have bras, right? Before the invention of bras, we had these really stiff, like, garments that would keep us supported throughout the day. And everyone wore one, which means whether you were rich or poor, you had these undergarments. And some rich people did not work, so of course they could just sit around all day. But there were also working women who had to farm, who had to cook, you know, and work around in their village, and they wore corsets as well. You sound like a Bernadette Banner video. I love Bernadette Banner. I like watched her before she blew up during the pandemic. I actually like found her channel in 2019. And then it was like a bug that bit me and never left. Do you watch her too, show? Shitagi for all? What's Shitagi? But yeah, I'm very excited about making this so that I can have nice undergarments that can be used for, I don't know, a lot of different outfits in the future. I was literally bemoaning to Ever yesterday. I was like, ugh, I want slow fashion. I don't want any fast like, why does fashion change so quickly? I don't want fast fashion anymore. I want slow fashion. Bring back slow fashion. And she was like, yeah, all right, Grandma. I was like, okay, fine. I get it. I'm a Victorian prude. Okay, oh. Wait, Shitagi like underwear? Not as much recently, but I too found her before the pandemic. Didn't know she blew up then. Amazing seamstress. She's so incredible. And she's still doing a whole bunch of stuff. She's been partnering more with like independent like brands. It's quite cute, and I love to see the like trajectory of her career. That's the dream, right? Like making content, sewing, and being able to like research historical clothes and all this cool stuff. I would love to. But I want to play video games. I don't know. I flip-flop a lot. I'm like, I want to craft all day. And then it's like, no, I want to play video games. Cannot make up my mind. Hello, Chrono. Welcome in. Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming at me? Okay, and then let's take the back. Surviving on 4 hours of sleep? Ugh. Why are you doing this to yourself? I think I need a longer piece of tape. I don't make clothes or anything, but I appreciated learning about clothing and how fashion has changed over the years. Yeah, I think her, like, usually when she'll, like, sketch an outfit and then, like, do watercolor and she kind of talks about that outfit. It's so cute. I love those videos, too. Like, she used to do a lot more of those videos. I don't know. I haven't watched her in a hot second. But she used to do a lot of them, kind of going over, like, different periods, different styles, and trying to get this large piece done before the 28th because that's Kingdom Hearts anniversary and I want to draw something special. Oh, that's amazing. Well, are you in the Discord, Chickinu? If you would like, please share. I would love to see what you get done for the anniversary this month. And I know a lot of people in our Discord server appreciate and love art. So if you would like to share it with us, would be more than happy to celebrate with you when you get it done. It's not by choice, I know, but still, maybe, are you working right now? Maybe you should just take a nap. Simply go to sleep. Is it that difficult? Maybe you should just sleep. I definitely want to get a table for the right side of my room. And I feel like this project is more and more telling me I need to get a table right now, because here's the thing. Okay, you guys, if I stream the making of this, I can expense it on my taxes, which means that the money I make from streaming can be like this, the cost of this pattern, any patterns that I purchase, and the cost of the fabric can be subtracted from the total of how much I earned from Twitch, and so that means the taxable amount that I make goes down, okay? So that's why I have to stream this. So it's content, and it's money that I spent for content for my business. I don't think I am, but I'd love to join and show it when I'm done. Chrono, could you do the Discord command for Chick Inu, please? I would appreciate that. Monster Hunter calls to me. We need to take measurements first. Take measurements for what? Oh, your work. I see. I see. Got it. Got it. Why is this like so difficult to see the exact? That's fine, I guess. But yeah, please join the Discord. We would more than love to see not just the finished piece. If you want to share your progress too, I'm sure so many of the server would be hyped to see art. So if you want to share, please do. Oh no, the music stopped. Hold on. Let me find a new playlist that we can perhaps listen to. This is a nice one. Is it too loud? Maybe we can do a little bit softer. Maybe like that? Is that better? The music stopped because you have to fight a ghost? No, Floppy, stop! Okie dokie Loki. I meant the table in your room? Oh, measure my... Oh, yeah. Are you free this weekend? Do you want to come over? Can we just, like, figure this out first? I really, really want to get sewing. And it's really important that I have this table for sewing. It's about to become much messier in here. I can already feel it. Saturday? After Earthbound? So, like, maybe around 2 or 3? Let's say after, like, 2 or 3. Okay. Wait, Sho, what was your favorite Bernadette Banner video? And it's so funny because, like, I used to love watching her when she just came out with all her videos, right? And I was watching them the other day, like her old ones, and I was like, wow, Homegirl had a huge upgrade when it came to, like, her, like, audio setup and stuff. Of course, right? But, like, she had such a huge upgrade to her setup. It was, honestly, you could see and you could hear the difference when she, like, upgraded her camera and microphone. All right, thank you, Chrono. I'll make sure to clean a little bit. Not a lot, because there's just a lot of stuff here, so I'll clean what I can. But I appreciate you helping me trying to get my setup somewhat neat for another table so that I can stream my sewing stuff. If I had a separate table for my sewing stuff, I could just hook the camera onto there and point it at my sewing machine, you know? And then you guys could see it. The one where she clowned on those, like, Shein websites for taking her dress design. Oh my god. Her, like, Renaissance dress design was so pretty. And yeah, I cannot believe, like, just got stolen and was like, yep, this is the dress. And then didn't they use, like, an image of hers of the dress? Honestly, ridiculous. Shein was a pox even back then. Even back in the day. Oh wait, Chrono, can you bring your cables? And then I will also double check what cables I might need. But bring your cables, please. I might need like a VGA to VGA cable, just FYI. I don't know if you have one. I think the ones that are short are, or not ones, but just the one that is short is like a VGA to VGA. I might need to buy, I need to look. I don't know what cables are short. We're gonna find out when I have to unplug my computer and move stuff around, but it might be better if I take a look now to like just buy the cables. To just buy the cables. Do you want to do dinner since you're coming over to help me? I don't know. Do you want to do dinner at like I can buy you, like I can treat you to like boiling point or something? So all of them. I might need some USBs, some USB-Cs to HDMI. I don't know. My guy, I don't know what cables I need actually. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also really appreciate that she didn't blame the seamstresses that made the dress because they were likely being exploited to do so, but was really just yeah, it's, I mean, some people can't help it, right? Like, money is money, especially when you don't have any money. It's a little bit more sus if you have all the money in the world and you're stealing from someone else, right? But, like, these, most likely women just don't make enough as it is, and they have to take any job that they can get. They're already being underpaid for their labor. So I think people have to understand that, like, most of the time people don't mean to be malicious or mean. Sometimes they're just ignorant. Sometimes they can't help it due to their life circumstances. I think the least that we can do is be very accepting of that and understand that sometimes that's just how life is, and it's not always roses and rainbows and unicorns. Okay, we are skipping the back modesty panel because I mean, we can do it if I have time, but I don't really care for a modesty panel. We might have time. Let's just trim this. This is the last pattern piece for the corset. So I think I will have to modify this though, because I was measuring myself yesterday and the measurement from my bust to my waist was slightly longer, I think. No, slightly shorter. And then the measurement from my waist to my hip was slightly longer. Or shorter, I don't know. One was opposite and the other one, you know. I don't actually know. Okay. Okay. All right, let's line this up. This is the last piece. Perfect. All right, and then this I printed on scrap paper. Sorry that there's writing on the back and it's not perfectly pristine. Oh my god, wait, if we measure everything, Chrono, and we get the right measurements and we're able to, do you want to just, I can drive us to IKEA. Do you just want to go to IKEA and get the table? It's a whole day. I got a whole day planned for you. I'm just adding more things in. Just really want to get this done. Wanna go to IKEA? Oh my god, do you love going to IKEA as much as I love going to IKEA? I love going to IKEA. It's so fun to go with friends just to like browse and like look around. Okay. It's a big if, but yeah, I kind of assumed that was the plan to begin with. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We got this. Ooh, if we go to IKEA, we could go to Marugame Udon. No, I don't want udon. I kind of want hot pot. Udon's nice and all, but I really want a hot pot meal, sort of. A hot pot situation. Sometimes these lines are so hard to follow, you guys, because they kind of like cross over each other. So I have to be super diligent in looking at which line I'm supposed to be cutting. Okay. All right, this is the completed piece. Okay, so the pattern maker labeled this like this. So this is front, side, middle. That's supposed to look like that. Back, center goes here. Can you guys even see it? Back, center, front, middle, back, middle, back, side. Okay, so this is the corset. So it has the front, and then it has this. Then, of course, because your body is not a straight rectangle, these have curves to them. So you can see they like curve in. And so when it's made, the corset should kind of like, it has like a big curve for the hip, and then it goes in, and then it goes back out for like the bust and like the upper back area. So it's like that kind of like, I don't know how, like a, that kind of shape, if that makes sense. Don't dox yourself now. Gotcha. Thank you. I almost forgot. I was like so concentrated on like cutting stuff. I was like, oh yeah, we could go this, we can go here. I'm slowly triangulating my position. They haven't come out with nice bedding for a while, so I kind of lost interest, but I saw recently that they have these food containers that look good for leftovers. Wait, Floppy, can you send it to the Discord? I'm interested. I might purchase some extra additional things that I don't need at IKEA. All right, that is my pattern pieces. So I have this, and then I also have the neck corset, which would be a good little practice for the stuff that I want to sew. This back modesty panel, I can probably cut up and tie together later. I really don't need that. And these are also scrap. Okay. All right. We did so much today, you guys. We got all of the cutting done, and I'm gonna be able to... Okay, I'm gonna pack this away into a bag so that when I go to Evers, I can cut the pieces for a mock-up. Oh my god, this is so perfect. So I can cut the pieces for a mock-up, and then I can like go home this weekend and sew a mock-up together. We're like, this is full speed, okay? I decided we were bicycle manning, and it's full steam ahead. I have 3 months. I really gotta go. It's literally go. From now until July, we gotta sew and work on stuff. That pattern looks difficult as all heck. I've only ever cut out patterns for a bag my sister was making, and this corset looks like it has a mathematical equations in it. Yeah, honestly, it's super specific, right? Because like your waistline and like your hip line is so important to measure. Because it is a garment that requires precision. And if you're not precise, you can make something that doesn't fit you that could like hurt you instead. So that's why there's all the curves, because human bodies are curvy, right? We're not straight boards. Would be easier to make clothes if we were, but we're not, unfortunately. So, all right, you guys. Oop. Okay. I think that is it for today's stream. I have to end anyways because it looks like it's almost time for raid, and I need to clean up my table a little bit. And I will see you guys on Saturday for some more Earthbound. Really excited. Got you. Give me a second. Women's clothing sounds so complicated to make. Thanks for this stream. Of course. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Chiquinu, I can't wait to see your art in the Discord server. All right, you guys, let's find someone to raid into. Let me just move stuff out of the way from my keyboard. Let's see who is streaming tonight. We got some friends playing some Repo, Stardew Valley, Just Chatting. Lost is doing her usual like chatting and walking stream. Let's see. Infinity Nikki. We also have Pal World, Monster Hunter Wilds, some art. Who should we raid into tonight? Let's go Infinity Nikki for the close. Yeah, let's go to Infinity Nikki. So we're gonna raid my friend. It's Ian Watson. Let me double check his name here. Yep, that's the name. It's Ian Watson. He is a live streamer, like a face cammer. Sorry, let me just set everything up. That I met through Pat, and he's really sweet. He's super adorable. Plays a lot of Animal Crossing, very like energetic, but it's super comfy over there too. So if you guys would like, please follow me over to Ian's stream, and let's go hang out over there for the rest of the evening. The F word we aren't allowed to say. It's true. It's that one. So let's go hang out over there. He'll take good care of you. I don't know. I think he starts streaming, a lot earlier than me. So he might end soon, but you know, it might be cool to go over there just to hang out with him. As always, you guys, please be happy, please be healthy, but most of all, please be kind. Be kind to others, because you never know what a smile, hug, or hello can do for someone who's having a bad day. And be kind to yourselves. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Get up and stretch your legs every once in a while. And, you know, go touch some grass, because if you don't, you might get an embolism, and then you might die. If you are going to join us on the raid, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and copy either raid message. Both will work. If you are not a subscriber, you will need to copy that second raid message with the dog heads. Those will work for everyone on Twitch. Ash, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Guys, if you were here and you were chatting, really appreciate it. If you just stopped by, said hello, if you were lurking in the shadows, I really appreciate all of you guys. I will see you on Saturday for some more Earthbound. We will hopefully get out of Threed and into Fourside. All right? Okay, you guys, I will see you all later. I hope you have a good evening. Bye, 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 bye. Love you. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Say hi to Ian for me. Bye. Thanks, Jose, for helping me figure out the pattern. Thank you, Duo. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.